Benjamin. First one in the room. Hello there, Miss Cecilia. And hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Good to see you, Griffin, Vancouver, Canada. Mario and Scott Caravan. Hello. Good to see you there, Nibul. Bienvenue. And Amanda Osborne. Good to see you. Welcome to Cabin Plaza here in Brooklyn Heights. Good to see you there, girl in the curl. Purple Queen. Good to see you. Hello. Welcome, Mr. Fox. Hello. And Rosalind Brown. Good to see everybody. Just finishing up a lovely lunch over here at the Park Plaza Diner where, hey, they had live music, which was great. Good to see you, Cowboy Coney. Good to see you, Miss Blee. On this very cold Saturday. Good to see you, Charles, out there in Davenport, Iowa. Good to see you, Ramona. Welcome. Burr. How's that wind? Freezing cold, Purple Queen. I'm going to do something really stupid and walk against the wind on the Brooklyn Bridge right now. Totally freeze my behind off right now. Good morning. Good afternoon, Chilean. I was walking with the wind on my walking tour coming into Brooklyn. And now, because I'm a glutton for punishment, I'm going to walk against the wind. Good to see you, Tom Constantine. It's very chilly out here, Cowboy Coney. It is, I believe it is 40 degrees, 41 degrees Fahrenheit with a wind chill in the 30s. Sunshine after the rain. Happy Saturday. And hello there, Nebul. Bienvenue. Freezing cold day here in New York, so I'm going to do my best to keep moving here. But let's first go to the Brooklyn Promenade. Hello there, Henry, out there in Kumasi, Ghana. Good to see you out there in Kumasi, Henry. Hope everyone's doing well. Jose Torres, Huepa, Puerto Rico. Bienvenidos, Jose Torres, out there in Puerto Rico. Try to think of those warm island vibes right now. Good to see you, Christina Parker, out there in Brazil. Montarte, Brazil. Good to see you, John Lore. You're ready? Too cold for you? I feel you, John. It's cold out here, baby. I kind of spent my time drinking coffee inside the Park Lane Diner. And good to see you, Janine Thompson, out there. Good morning from Los Angeles. Hello, Billy. All right, so what we're going to do is we got to meander some of the streets here in Brooklyn Heights. We'll talk about some history. I think we're going to walk the promenade. Let's walk the promenade a little bit. I feel like walking the promenade today, even though I was just on it. Let's walk the promenade. And then we'll make our way down to Dumbo. We'll do the photo shot in Dumbo, then we'll make our way up and over the bridge. And today we'll finish inside of the Oculus, where we will see an aluminum, a snowman made of aluminum. How about that? Good to see a war deer. Happy Saturday from Fort Greene. Go get some coffee, get warmed up. I will. We might get hot chocolate on this live stream. If I'm really cold, I'll go over to Jacques Torres and pick up some ice and pick up some ice cream. Pick up some hot chocolate. But first, let's go down Pineapple Street. Why not? Let's go down Pineapple Street. The streets in this area are named after fruits and vegetables, because this used to be a fruit market back in the British era with marshmallows. You got it, Christina. If you never had a hot chocolate from Jacques Torres, you haven't lived. It's like melting a chocolate bar into a cup. It's really good. Let's walk down Pineapple. See what's cooking over here on Pineapple. Welcome to Brooklyn Heights. City Bakery in Manhattan has crazy good hot chocolate. Yes, it does. City Bakery does have crazy good hot. That's the one with, that's the hot chocolate with the massive marshmallow on top. It's like a massive marshmallow they put on top of that. It is beautiful here. It's just cold today. It's just cold. So I'm gonna do my best to keep moving here. Yeah, they make the marshmallow delicious. Get to full hold once I. There we go. It'd be cold if it was. It is windy. Hicks Street. You can imagine. Oh boy, already, really. Ah, there's got a little bad signal there. Good to see you there, cool boy. This is Hicks Street. And if you could imagine Hicks Street here, this is where they wanted to build the BQE. They wanted to build the BQE right through here. Could you imagine? Destroying all these beautiful homes. Yeah, we had a little bit of a bad signal break up there. Hopefully we'll back up to full strength now. But Burr. Yes. My Kim is going great. Had a lovely lunch. Now I'm having a lovely walk with you guys. Set your settings to 720p. That's right. Yeah. Neighborhood would have been totally destroyed, John Lore. You know how Robert Moses was. He didn't care about people. He didn't care about people. He didn't care about cars. Coming from a man who never drove a car in his entire life. As we approach Willow Street here, we're going to be right up the block from number 70 Willow. Let's take a look at it. It's right here. Here's number 70 Willow. Built in the 1830s. In this house, Truman Capote used to live. And Truman Capote wrote 2 books in this house. Breakfast at Tiffany's and In Cold Blood. Everyone will see the new bike lane on the bridge. I think we will there, time lapse. I take tourists over that bridge all the time. All right, this is like I did this morning. But yeah, today one of the founders of Rockstar Games lives in this building. Just learned about some stuff about him. Had to find a good book about Bobby. Well, the book about Robert Moses. The book about Robert Moses is, of course, The Power Broker by Robert Caro. It's a very long book, but it's its entire career, pretty much. Good to see you, Sally. Brooklyn Heights is a pretty area. It's the 5th most expensive neighborhood in all of New York City. Good to see you, Norm. Good to see you there. Lucielle out there from a snowy London, Ontario, Canada. Turn on the heat, baby. Good to see you, Will, driving that Northern Line. Next stop, Battersea Power Station. Got on the shelf. It's got gigantic, awesome. One of the oldest continuously lived in homes in all of New York City. Number 13, Pineapple Street. This building dates back to 1830. Kind of amazing how long it's lived. But let's get down to the promenade here and see the view of the city. It's hard to imagine. You're one subway stop away from Manhattan. Right here. Here to see a nibble. Bienvenue. 70 degrees and you have the heat on. Nice. 70 degrees, like the perfect temperature. Good to see you, Paulette. Thank you so much, Paulette. I'm glad you enjoy. Have a great day. Ooh, it's windy out here. Oh, it's windy out here. I'm going to be walking right into this wind when I get onto the Brooklyn Bridge. Not going to be fun. But I will do it for you. I will do it for you. All right. Burr. Yeah, you're kind of hot. Okay. Yeah, 70 degrees turn, the heat's a little warm, but you know, some people aren't as hardy as I am. 70 degrees, I'll be in a t-shirt right now, and oh, but I wouldn't have as many pockets. So one thing I like about the winter is I have all these pockets. It's 66, it's freezing 66. That's perfect temperature, 66. That's right, Will, here comes the view. Here it is. Here's the view of views from the Brooklyn Promenade. Got our Brooklyn Bridge, One World Trade Center, the Cheese Grater building, sneaking on in. Welcome to the East River. Good to see you, S. Fields. Good to see you there, S. Fields. Welcome. And if that sun comes through, it'll feel a lot better out here, but damn it. Bam, so beautiful indeed. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Yeah. And here is the view. Now we're just going to go down the way here. Bloody hell, it's windy. Now the signal might drop out for a moment, so please be patient with the signal. The signal might drop out here as we get closer to Cranberry Street. At 38, can't leave the house. Yes, this is the mother of all views. We got to get to the bridge, Marie. Almost the leaves are gone. Almost all the leaves are gone. There's still a few leaves on some of the trees. Some of the trees still have leaves on them. The ones that haven't got blown off yet, because it's been windy the last couple of days. But we're getting there. Eventually there'll be snow everywhere. And the sky is gray. I've been on a walk on a winter's day. I see California dreaming on such a winter's day. Oh my God, it's cold. Brr. I gotta acclimate myself to this weather. Good to see you, Cynthia. Doing well. Just a little cold right now. Oh, thank you so much, Air War Dear. I can't wait for the snow either. Good to see you, Sarah Louise. You have a little bit of snow. Awesome. Little snowstorm named Arwen. All right, awesome. Absolutely, girl on the curl. I'll come out there once sometime soon. Gotta figure it out. Let's go down the bouncy bridge. So a brass monkey crying. Oh no. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome. Yeah, John, rain tomorrow. I do not know if I'm going to go film the polar bears tomorrow, because if it is raining, I will stay inside for the day. Still waiting for the album release. When we hit 20,000 subscribers, Charles. When we hit 20,000 subscribers. Now, to think, as I walk over this little bridge here, this overpass, to think all 6 lanes of the Brooklyn Queens Expressway will be lifted right here. Kind of crazy. Man, I will stay out of the rain. I'll hook you guys up with a sim. Yeah, that's true. It's definitely polar bear kind of weather now. Snowed last night in Massachusetts. That's right, Queen Wifey. Good to see you. Good to see you, Angel. Welcome. Be careful with the emojis. You could get up to 3 emojis per comment. And good to see you, Monde du Cinéma. Bienvenue. All right, here's where I lose my signal, right about here. Let's see if I lose signal. You could use up to 3 emojis before Nightbot gets you. Or scolds you. Oh yeah, the rebuilding of the BQE is going to be a horror show, to say the least. Especially in this little pinch point right here, because they can't go down because of the A and the C trains. They can only go up. You know, they were supposed to build along Furman Street, but they got rid of that idea. So, they got to go up. This is Squibb Park, named after Edward Squibb. He used to have a pharmaceutical factory here. That company is still around today as Bristol Myers Squibb. Mason, going great. Guten Tag, Germany. Hope you're doing well, Mason. Of course, yeah. I've been seeing Photoville for the last few months. It's really cool. I really liked it this year. I like the fact that it took over all 5 Buttos this year. So, yeah, Photoville did good. It was really cool. I think we have a couple of more days on it. But as for the nighttime thing, the Photoville nighttime thing, that's a little bit too late for me. So I'm not going to hang out in the neighborhood that late to go see the Photoville light show, or the closing ceremony, if you will. Hey, I'm walking on a $16 million footbridge. Yay! The bounciest bridge in all of Brooklyn. Or what used to be the bounciest bridge in all of Brooklyn. Now it doesn't bounce so much, but it still has fantastic views of Lower Manhattan. Look at the World Trade Center right across the way over there. Looks cool though, right? Yeah. Good to see you, Nico. Nice day if it wasn't so windy and cold. And Esteban, buenvenidos. And Joe Hernandez, welcome. Making my way down to Brooklyn Bridge Park right now. Good to see you there, Chibe. Gonna make my way down to Brooklyn Bridge Park. And we'll walk the park for a little bit. Then we'll make our way into Dumbo. Then I will walk back up the hill towards Brooklyn Bridge. We'll cross the Brooklyn Bridge. And then our final destination today will be the Oculus at the World Trade Center, where there's a bit of a winter display going on. Good to see you, Debbie. And good to see you buy the book. Hello. It's cold. Can I get a bloody hell? It's cold out here. And Dr. LaRoca, Red Ranger Chile, Buenvenidos Chile. It's cold here. It's cold in New York right now. Yes, it is. All right, now we're in Brooklyn Bridge Park. Kind of hard to imagine. We're just 10 minutes away from Lower Manhattan by subway. Here in beautiful Brooklyn Bridge Park. Good to see you, Lake Nona. Welcome. Robo Jacks, good to see you. Cold in London too. Yeah. Gotta turn on the heat, baby. Turn on the heat. And good to see you, Dave. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well on this Saturday or Sunday if you're out there in Australia. Up in the middle of the night in Australia. South Ozone Park's checking on in. Good to see you, Selena. Turn on the heated blanket, damn it. Turn on the heated blanket stats. Warm it up, baby. Warm it up, Chris. Warm it up, Chris. I remember that song. That was the hip-hop of my generation. Warm it up, Chris. Warm it up, Chris. That's right. Share us out with friends. Hit that thumbs up if you like. Allow more people to find this live stream. The feedback I have been getting on the channel as of the last week has been nothing short of phenomenal. So all the new subscribers, welcome. I'm glad everyone is enjoying. And good to see you. Privyet! To my Russian viewers. Privyet. Hey, now you want a heated blanket for Christmas. Now you're talking. Tamas, good to see you. Some of these pictures are so cool. That's right, you won't be sorry if you subscribe. I try to give you guys my best. Ooh, the sun's trying to come out. Hopefully that sun comes out. I know, slowly but surely, Susan, numbers are going up. Steady numbers. But more importantly, you know, the smart people seem to be finding me, which is nice. I seem to upset the dumb viewers. And I seem to enthrall the smart viewers, because just like Sims, an educated viewer is my favorite viewer. Yes, at the office indeed. That's right. I asked everyone to share it out so everyone can enjoy these beautiful views here of New York City. Yes, smart cowboy Coney. Yes, people seem to get it. Seem to thoroughly enjoy the live streams. Then I have a few haters out there who seem not to get it, and that's fine. Exactly. Let's keep upsetting the dumb ones. I have no problem not having the dumb people here. Have I heard the latest Silk Sonic album? Man, it's literally the bomb. I'm gonna have to check that out, Chibe. I'm gonna have to check that out. The Donkeys, yes. So let's see here. This is where we're walking right now. We're going to make our way up through here. And then we're going to go up Washington Street here to the bridge. And we're going to cross the bridge here. But Photoville, last few days of Photoville here in Brooklyn Heights. Who needs dumb viewers? Exactly. Oh, thank you so much there, Debbie. Yes, love that troll. Love that troll hangout there indeed, yes. It's for tourists. All right. Open up a nice bottle of Bordeaux to warm you up. Wilbs, take a sip for me, my friend. That sounds good. Here we are at the end of Old Fulton Street here. And right across the street, the Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory. That's where they filmed Cruel Summer from Bananarama. Good to see you walking. Welcome. Your friend got married here in 2005. Awesome. Don't they know that Cruel Summer was filmed right there? Oh my God. It's a cruel. Hello there. Good to see you, Mighty Bull. Leaving here on my own is a cruel summer. Let's go underneath the bridge. Then we'll make our way out onto Jane's Carousel, Brooklyn Bridge Park. Something like that, time lapse, something like that. You're paying for the neighborhood. So everything around here is at a bit of a premium. Like Luke's Lobster, I think it's like an $18 lobster roll. Good to see you, Feng. That was your first trip to New York City. Awesome. Good to see you, Easy Rider. Welcome. So off here to my left-hand side, we have the soon-to-be next opening up section of Brooklyn Bridge Park, Emily Roebling Plaza. Named after the woman who built the Brooklyn Bridge, Miss Emily Warren Roebling. And it looks like it's done. They just got to get rid of all this fencing here. Let's get some views here. Ah, awesome time lapse. Good to see you there, Alfred Clues. Welcome. Yeah. Should be in January, you heard. Yes, so from what I hear there, Dave, maybe even earlier. Just like the ferry that's coming from Coney Island, sometime in January. So just in time for the cold winter months, I'll be able to enjoy a new park and enjoy the ferry from Coney Island. Holy schmoly, good to see you. Watching and learning as always there, Mighty Bull, yes. All right, let's turn the corner here at the tobacco warehouses, today called the Empire Stores, where the Times Out market resides. Really? Wow, Darren, that is not a good limo driver. You should know where Brooklyn Heights is. It's one of the most expensive neighborhoods to live in all of New York City. It is. Wilbs, it's hopping everywhere here in the city. A lot of people in town.
Yeah, I might do that. I have to let you know.
Yeah, John Laura, people are upset about the dredging that's going to take place for the new Coney Island ferry. And let's see what happens with the lawsuit. I think it's going to just maybe back us up, maybe another couple of weeks or something like that. But the ferry dock is ready to go. Yeah, London. I heard London's like a ghost town. Absolutely, Colleen. Very much cuddle alert weather. Cuddle alert weather. Here we have some photos here at Photoville for our first responders. These are our first responders during COVID. Without these people, we would not have our city up and running the way it is today. So, a quick thank you and salute to all the first responders who kept our beautiful city going. And look at this, we have a quinceañera. We have a quinceañera down here. Oh, I'll see you later, Resfield. Everyone, please feel free to change the channel and watch The Urbanist. I have a quinceañera here. And there's a lot of people taking pictures down here. A virtual photographer's treat. And look at that, we got some really beautiful views coming in. Good to see you, Ramona. Welcome. Wow, look at that view. Beautiful views here. Let's get the money shot view here. Absolutely. Shout out to all the first responders, the EMT. EMTs deserve a raise, damn it. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't like up to likes up to 3 emojis. You get up to 3 emojis. Let's get the money shot view here. There it is. Got the Circle Line boat running on through. There you go, Esfield. There you go. Hey, don't you hate that cheese grater building? Me too. Look at that. Good to see Alistair Bruce. A lot of boat action and ferry action happening right now. And hopefully this sun comes out because it will feel fantastic in the sun. Thank you so much, sunshine, after the rain. But there is our shot. Absolutely cheap, eh? All the EMTs deserve a raise and a fair contract. Was driving home at your computer eating lunch. Nice. Yes, I just had a grilled chicken Caesar wrap at the Park Lane Diner, where they have live music playing right now, which is really nice. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Jane's Carousel. Jane's Carousel, built by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company for an amusement park in Youngstown, Ohio, called Idora Park. Good to see you, Roy. It's Nightbot. Nightbot's an automated system. Hello there, Hanson. Now, this carousel was partially damaged in a fire in the winter of 1985. And you see this chariot right here? This chariot actually exhibits some of the fire damage. You see a little bit of charring on the chariot. Good to see Alicia. But no two horses are alike here on Jane's Carousel. The horses hand-carved by the LC Millions company out in France. Sometimes the horses' faces scare children because, you know, you're riding a horse. Oh my God, the kid is riding history. The kid is riding a horse. One of the lead horses there. I know you're making a joke. I know. But there it is. Cost around $2.1 million to restore Jane's Carousel. Jane Volentis, one of the wives of the Volentis brothers, won this carousel at auction for $373,000. It is $2 to ride. It is very iconic. Hello there, Steve. Welcome. It cost $2 million to completely restore the carousel and $11 million to put it in the box that it's in. The box that it's in was designed by world-famous French architect Jean Nouvel. Jean Nouvel picks plexiglass instead of regular glass, so you have the least amount of columns blocking the skyline view from the ride. All right, best $2 ever spent indeed. Lou Rodriguez, good to see you. Now, where's that lead horse? It's very decorative. It's from 1922. Let's see if anyone's riding the lead horse. And no, not that one. Not that one. Where's the one? There it is. She's riding the lead horse. Has no idea that she's riding the lead horse with the Philadelphia Toboggan Company insignia on it. But there is your view. Imagine riding a carousel with a view like that. You can't go wrong. And then, of course, the Manhattan Bridge over here. Bloody hell, it's cold out here. If you're taking screenshots, tweet them at me at Dutch Maz, and I will retweet you. Be a part of the community. Beautiful sky now. Yeah, beautiful sky now. We're gonna walk the Brooklyn Bridge, so let's first make our way over to the Instagram spot of Water and Washington Street here in Dumbo. Dumbo is short for down underneath Manhattan Bridge overpass. You know, newbies to New York City call it district underneath Manhattan Bridge overpass. No, no, no. It's down underneath Manhattan Bridge overpass. That's right. Iconic bridges, the Brooklyn Bridge, and we're looking at the Manhattan Bridge right now. Fun fact about the Manhattan Bridge: every time a subway train goes over the Manhattan Bridge flexes and torques up to 2.7 meters or 8 feet. Because the bridge moves around so much over the course of a few hours, it costs nearly 3 times the amount to maintain the Manhattan Bridge than it does the Brooklyn Bridge. Good to see you, Brooklyn Honcho. It's 72 degrees in LA. That's hot. This high-rise building, all of us tour guides call it the cheese grater building, but it's called One Manhattan Center, I believe. I forget the name of it, but yes. The Mexican weather girl, Yannette Garcia, lives in that building now. And she's always taking Instagrams from her apartment. Nubian Naini, good to see you. Everything's going great. As we look at the tobacco warehouses, today called the Empire Stores, the shell of this building dates back to the 1860s. Greetings from Iowa. Good to see you, Jeff. Yeah, One Manhattan Square, right, Darren? There you go. One Manhattan Square, but all of us tour guides call it the cheese grater building. And when we get onto the Brooklyn Bridge, you will really see how it looks like a cheese grater. Nobody likes that building. Building's kind of out of place where it is. Good to see you, Brooklyn Honcho. Welcome on into the show. Let's talk to my friend, the Nutcracker. After all, it is a holiday season. And my friend, my Nutcracker friend here in Dumbo, he's here all year round. And if you ever come on one of my walking tours, I always tap him on the head for good luck. I got off work. Nice. Nice, Wilbs. Good to see you, Tom, out there in Vermont. Thumbs up from Snow Country. Stay warm up there. And gave you a warning for one Canadian flag. Sorry to hear about that. Please don't nitpick the Nightbot. I'm not in control of the Nightbot. I just have it activated. Yes, let's go see the Nutcracker. He's my friend. He's out here on all the tours for me. Then we'll make our way up onto the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, don't worry about the Nightbot. No need to worry about the Nightbot. All right. Oh, got a big old limo here. Must be Burt Reynolds or something like that. Wow, is the ice cream truck really down here right now? They're selling hot chocolate and cappuccinos. I suggest go down a little bit down Water Street here to my right-hand side and go to Jacques Torres and get probably the best hot chocolate in New York City. Let's go up Water Street here in this direction. Go see my Nutcracker friend. Oh, a lot of people down here today. He's not shopping, but he's greeting you to shop. He wants you to shop local, my Nutcracker friend. Picture quality is amazing. Free to laugh now. Good to see you. Yeah, I think Burt Reynolds is passed. Yeah, it's a little joke. Yeah, Nightbot does not like emojis. Hello there. Here is my Nutcracker friend. He usually has an anarchy flag. But somebody has stole his anarchy flag. But there's my Nutcracker friend here at the surf shop here. But let's get our famous water and Washington shots before making our way up onto the Brooklyn Bridge. Yes, rest in peace, Burt Reynolds. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, yeah. There are more people here now than just about a couple of hours ago. Oh, there's a hot chocolate truck. Wow. A lot of people here. And I see, right here is not a fun picture to take because this area is still open to motor vehicles. So what you want to do is, wow, there's a lot of people here. Come over here, and we'll stand on the photographic sweet spot here. Wow, it's like back to normal. It's all back to normal now. So when you're here, look for this little black dot right here. So look for this little black dot here because this indicates where they tape off the shot every time. See, as you see, everything lines up perfectly right here. There it is. There's your water in Washington shot right there. See how perfect it is? It's a wonderful shot here. The Manhattan Bridge opened up in December 1909. The Empire State Building completed in May 1932. And the red brick buildings date back to the 1880s and 1890s. As people take pictures from inside of the car, as you saw right there. I recommend getting out of the car and walking around, even though it's cold. Well, there you go. There's your water in Washington shot. Pretty cool, huh? Cool bridge. It's a Manhattan Bridge. The Manhattan Bridge, one of the first bridges in human existence to use to a wide extent prefabrication. The towers of the Manhattan Bridge rose from their foundations after the foundations were completed in just 8 months. Built by the Bethlehem Steel Corporation. Wow, now we got nice light coming out. That's right, Frida laugh now. Today's photo tip comes from Dutch Buzz and the good folks at Me TV. That's right. where they play Quincy twice every weekday at 1 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And now we're making our way up Washington Street here. We're going to make our way up to the Brooklyn Bridge now. Wow, a lot of people out here today. All right. Looks like I have the light. Now I get a little bit of a workout. I get to walk up a hill. Well, welcome, Steve. If you like New York City, finding me by accident, make sure you hit that subscription button. More exciting adventures from New York. And we do have some fun stuff lined up for the week, so stay tuned. Looks like is there a line out the store for that place? There's a line for that store. Wow. Everybody's in town. As we get ready to pass underneath the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway, the BQE. Here is where the highway goes into its double-decker configuration. And then going into the triple cantilever over in Brooklyn Heights. They're gonna have to rebuild that whole thing soon. It's not gonna be fun when they rebuild it. Some, a little bit more Photoville here. Ew, well, look at that. Didn't even realize that. Got a picture of the women's rights pioneer statue out in Central Park. That's cool. We've seen that a few times on the live stream. Really hope this sun stays out. Okay. As I cross the street, we're going to go underneath the Brooklyn Bridge, and then we're going to walk up the steps. And then we will be on the bridge proper. Oh yeah, it's supposed to the cool whales there, yeah. All right. Wow. Brooklyn Bridge is packed. It's like before times. It's just like before times. Wow. Yeah, it was, Dave. I saw that. It's pretty cool. Hello from Cave Creek, Arizona. Michael Johnson, welcome to the show. Nope, great not to have Dodge bikes. The new bike lane is right down here, and that one lane right there. But there is still the occasional bike up here, so. So now I'm going into the wind as I make my way over the Brooklyn Bridge. Not a fun walk going against the wind. But oh, there goes the sun. There's the sun comes out. Isn't that nice? Hello from Buenavenidos, Argentina. Good to see you, Dave, in Bangor, Maine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I gotta turn the brightness up on this phone here. Hold on one second. There we go. I could see the phone now. Brooklyn Bridge, like the 5th most popular destination in New York at the moment. I remember in the 90s when nobody wanted to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. I kind of miss those days. Now everybody wants to take a leg over the bridge. Gorgon, good to see you, Gorgon. Omnicron, good to see you. Brooklyn Bridge is 137 years old. Hello, peace and love out there in Cleveland. Madam Mojo, Cleveland rocks. How long is the bridge? Lou Rodriguez, between the two towers, the bridge is exactly 1,600 feet long. If we count the on-ramps, it's roughly 1,896 feet long. Good to see you, ABX girl. So I'm just going to stop walking when people want to be on camera today. We're going to totally mess around with the tourists today, I think. So get ready, kids. We're going to have some fun. The towers of the Brooklyn Bridge were the tallest man-made structures on the North American continent. They held that title for nearly 40 years. Absolutely, Gorgon. Yeah, it's pretty cold, pretty chilly out here. But my office is always fun to walk over, yes. We got clouds, Omicron, yeah, we got some clouds. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. Good to see you there, Misdemeanor. Welcome on to the Brooklyn Bridge. Steam power, horsepower, and raw manpower. That's what's built the Brooklyn Bridge. Built in an era before electricity. The Brooklyn Bridge is truly a handmade modern marvel. Good to see you, British Grey. And Barbara Glover, good to see you. So the new thing that tourists like to do when I'm live streaming is what you just saw right there, which is they see me, then they look into their phone and intentionally walk towards the camera. So we're gonna let them bump into me today. And we have to remind them that they are not the only people on the bridge. So yes, the promenade here is made of wood because this is part of the structure that moves around the most. The Brooklyn Bridge is over-engineered 6 times, so it can move quite a lot. When John Roebling was designing the bridge, he knew that the steel would expand and contract depending on the temperature. And he also knew that the bridge will act like a wing in the wind. So say that 10 times fast. So he basically overdid everything. Modern bridges are only over-engineered to a factor of 3 to 4. But the reason why the promenade here is wood is because this part of the structure moves quite a bit. So, and it's meant to move. All suspension bridges are dynamic structures, so they move around. Good to see you, Shay, out there in San Francisco. The bridge is as almost old as you. Nice. You live in Fort Greene, Brooklyn, Barbara. Awesome. This is my office, right here. Welcome to my office. Oh, for Miss Viking, it's a lot more safer now to walk in the promenade now. You could really enjoy it now without having to worry about bikes swerving through the crowds. And as for me doing bike tours, it's a lot easier. A walking tour also, it's a lot easier to do the walking tour without bikes, without contending with bicycles. But we're going to get to the center span of the bridge, and then we'll do a 360. You know, John Lore, it's always amazing to think about, you know, everything was done with pen and paper. Good to see you, Maria, out there in Wisconsin. What astonishes me is how did they communicate from the top of the tower down to the water with the barges? You know, how, like each of these blocks here, they had to be lifted with a wooden derrick. that was powered by steam. How do they communicate from up there all the way down there? I mean, it's so many things I think about. You know, math. You know, if you're not a fan of math, without mathematics, we would not have our Brooklyn Bridge. So, but it is really kind of amazing. This bridge was built in the horse and buggy era. Electricity wasn't invented yet. Now it's too cold. Yeah, it does boggle the mind. Absolutely, Sarge. Yeah, hand signals and maybe a red flag or something like that. Good to see you, Jonathan. Yep, it's a suspension bridge. It's actually 3 bridges in one. It's a suspension bridge, it's a cable stay bridge, and it's a truss bridge. So it's actually 3 bridges in one. And I'll explain it right now. So you have the truss. These are truss structures. So the superstructure is a truss bridge. We have a suspension bridge, which is these cables right here, and then a cable stay bridge, which are these diagonal cables right here. We like to call these the spider cables. Kind of reminds you of Spider-Man, no? Ah, look at that beautiful view. As the sun comes on out. And look at the crowds here on the bridge. I have not seen crowds like this in quite some time. Clearly, New York is completely dead, and nobody's coming to New York anymore. There's going to be nobody at that tree lighting ceremony, I tell you. Jonathan, you're more than welcome. Good to see you. Oh, it's all good, Sarge. Russia time, 11:28:21. Good to see you. Marhaba. And privyet to all my Russian viewers. The cables are not adjustable, but they do expand and contract in the wind. Yes, electricity was not invented yet when they built this bridge. When this bridge opens up on May 24th, 1883, electricity is available in lower Manhattan for about 2 weeks. The Brooklyn Bridge is the first bridge in human existence to use to a very large extent prefabrication. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the first, sorry, talking about the wrong bridge, that's the Manhattan Bridge. But the Brooklyn Bridge is the first bridge to utilize electricity. That's right, Jonathan, yes. Cans with string, yes, it could be used as walkie-talkies, Tim. Good to see you, no. Used to have a Brooklyn, yes, I think the second group called Brooklyn Bridge is still around. Good to see you there, Jim. Armchair Traveler tuning on in from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Heard you guys got a little bit of snow over the last 48 hours. Enjoyed the snow. Good to see you, Johnny with L Cars. Welcome. Yogi Bear, nobody goes there when it's too crowded. No. Why is it congested? I wouldn't call it congested, Mike, but this is one of the top 5 attractions in New York City at the moment. This is the 5th most visited attraction in New York City. The Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, World Trade Center, and now a new kid to the block, the Edge. Top 4. Brooklyn Bridge top 5. But going by how many people on the bridge is very, very popular. I will stay warm. That's why I'm going to keep moving. But now we're getting to the center span of the bridge. So I will start telling you guys, we'll look at Midtown first, and then we'll check out the Statue of Liberty. Is it supposed to snow tonight? Very light dusting. In Puerto Rico, never snowed. Of course it will never snow in Puerto Rico. You're too close to the horizon. To the equator. No, One Vanderbilt is not the most visited attraction in New York. It's like maybe in the top 10. I don't even think it's in the top 10 at this point. It's still too new. Like I said, the number 1 attraction is the Statue of Liberty. Every day, up to 32,000 people can visit the Statue of Liberty. All right, got the Cheese Grater building. Now let's look at the skyline of Midtown Manhattan. There it is. Let's start out from the east, and we're going to work our way west. So, in the center of the screen, the Citicorp Center building. Then after that, the Chrysler building. Then after that, 432 Park Avenue. Then after that, the MetLife building. Then after that, 1 Vanderbilt. Then after that, the Steinway, the very thin tower of the Steinway Tower. And in front of the Steinway Tower in the sunshine, that is 30 Rockefeller Center. Then we have in the center of the screen the Empire State Building, and directly behind the Empire State Building, the Central Park South Tower. And then as we continue on, the cluster of buildings of Hudson Yards, and in the very center of the screen, the Edge, the highest and largest outdoor observation deck in North America. But there it is. There's your skyscrapers of Midtown Manhattan. Let's look towards the south. Yes. Yep, the Union did build this city. Well, let's look towards the south. We're going to say hello to the Statue of Liberty really quick. Beautiful view of the sun. Good to see a Toronto guy. Only the sun portion of the screen. And let's look on down to Lady Liberty. Statue of Liberty right down over there. Thank you so much there, Datil65, welcome. Glad you enjoyed the live streams. Statue of Liberty, 351 feet, 1 inch tall. She is carrying the torch of enlightenment, of democracy. The 7 points on the crown, and for the 7 seas, the 7 continents of the world. If you get 2 pennies together, that's how thick her skin is. And now we look at Lower Manhattan. The skyscrapers of Lower Manhattan. We have this building under construction right there in the center of the screen. That is 151 Maiden Lane. Can you tell the building is leaning to the right? That's right. Also in the Ghostbusters movie, the Statue of Liberty was controlled with a Nintendo controller. Victor Lopez, you're more than welcome for the views. But can you tell 161 Maiden Lane is leaning to the right? Because it is about 3 feet to the north. The building with the green point on it, that be taller than 1,000 feet. And then coming into view, the tallest building in New York City, One World Trade Center, with the needle right there, creating its full height of 1,776 feet high, where the glass stops underneath the 3 communication rings. That is how high the original Twin Towers were, at 1,397 feet tall. And then we have this curved silver building here. This is New York by Frank Gehry. The entire building is a rental. And then we come back to the Brooklyn Bridge. Let's continue to walk through this crowd here. Okay. Good to see you there, Revis. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have young children, please do not allow young children to hold on to my power cable. So we're starting number 2 World Trade Center when we get an anchor tenant, Dave. Good to see you, Diana Lee. But yes, One World Trade Center, the full height is 1,776 feet tall, or 542 meters. Just had a child yank on my power cable here. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do not have young children yank on the power cable. Yep, my office never closes. But yeah, we're waiting for an anchor tenant, Dave, for number 2 World Trade Center. Beautiful day for a walk. It's actually nice and warm now because the sun is out. You gotta not like children. Oh God, don't do that. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, please don't climb the bridge. I know while seeing these large cages over the cables here are enjoyable, this is a fine right here. That is a $1,500 fine, and you don't want to fall down onto the roadway. I have seen people do what she just did and fall down onto the roadway. It is not cute. Yeah, your children are full grown, yeah. But yeah, I had a child yanking on my power cable. Luckily, I have new safety measures for my power cable here, so. Yeah, wasn't that stupid? The whole thing. And start doing moves like that. And like I said, I have seen people fall. Good to see you. Go with Sonia. Welcome. 100% dumb indeed. I don't like it. It gets a little scary. Gets a little scary when people go on one leg and one foot like that. Yeah, that's how unfortunate events happen, yes. They don't value life, but it's all for the selfie. You know how it is. You know how it is. Absolutely, Susan. But it's just another day at my office. Yes, I could imagine, Tim. They give me problems with my equipment too. But it is now it's really nice up here. It's nice and toasty warm up here on the bridge. And I am still walking against the wind here, but it seems like the wind is being blocked by the tower. Which country is this? The last time I checked, the United States. Anything for a selfie. Rick Wolf, good to see you. Yes, you have anti-suicide nets on the Golden Gate Bridge? Yes. There's anti-suicide fencing on the Manhattan Bridge and the Williamsburg Bridge and the Queensboro 59th Street Bridge.
Okay.
Why do people think they're immortal? Well, until they die, you know. The Lambo Toyota would have hit her. On to the next one, on to the next one. Everyone follow Lambo. Always driving that Uber around town. Absolutely time lapse. Can you ride your bike across? Yes, you can. There's a brand new bike lane right down there on the roadway level. There's a two-way bike lane, so you're separate from all the pedestrians up here. So it's a lot safer now. But good to see you, be with Sonia. Welcome on into the show, everybody. If you're new to the channel, you find this by accident, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Let me know you care. Also, hit that subscription button. Hit the notification bell, because I never know when I'm going to go on next. All my broadcasts are very spontaneous. You love my walks, certainly. Godgelius, hello. Sorry if I mispronounced that second name. Welcome to a very crowded Brooklyn Bridge. Oh my God, yes. War Deer. You know, I give bicycle tours over this bridge, so I've seen it all on bicycle. I have seen people literally lay down in the bike lane knowing I'm riding towards them on my bike. And of course, I have seen accidents where people have flown off the side of the bridge here. I have seen that a few times. But look at this crowd here. I'll see you later, Sarge. Have a great day. Bridge is packed like before times. Bridge is packed like before times. Cold nights, yes. It's gonna snow. It's gonna dust. We're gonna get a dusting here in New York overnight, so it's not gonna be much. I don't know what flags these are, but there's a lot of people from this one country. Oh my God, yesterday's sunset in Coney was perfect. I am a speedy walker. I'm a New Yorker after all. Nesto, yes, that used to be like that, but now we have a separated bike lane and pedestrian path, and going by how everyone is being on the pedestrian path right now. That's the Baja flag, interesting, okay. Good to see you, Lucy. Be careful with those emojis. You can get up to 3 emojis per comment. Wow. And of course, at the narrowest spot, everybody stops. I highly recommend, if you're going to walk through the Brooklyn Bridge, walk all the way across the bridge. Don't just go quarter of a way or halfway up and turn around. You want to walk the entire bridge to get the bloody hell, to get the full feeling of it. As you see, people are in their own little worlds up here. They kind of just stand around here and, you know, it's like herding cattle. But it is nice now without bicycles up here. It makes it a lot safer. As we make our way off the Brooklyn Bridge, making our way down towards City Hall. Mobility Mark, yes, tourist world indeed. After all, it is my bread and butter. I do work in the tourism industry, so. Took a screen photo from that sunset yesterday. Awesome, Alfred. Glad you enjoyed yesterday's sunset. Is it hard to drive a car due to congestion? Mike Kim, yes. I do have a driver's license, and I only have driven a car twice my entire life here in the city of New York. I have walked over the Brooklyn Bridge the Williamsburg Bridge on live stream, but I don't know when I'm going to do it next. The flag is from Barbados. Okay, so we have the Barbados, a whole bunch of people from Barbados freezing their binoculars off here on the bridge. Yeah, Diana Lee, I've already had a couple people go for the Gimble here, so that's why I'm kind of walking at a brisk pace. Yeah, Stephen Sondheim passed away yesterday. He was one of the creators of West Side Story and a whole catalog of Broadway shows. Good to see you there, Samantha. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're enjoying a walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. We're going to go to the Oculus in the World Trade Center next. And then we're going to go inside the Oculus. And we're going to see the little winter garden they have in there. Hopefully nobody will stop me from live streaming in there. And then we'll make our way to the subway. Because I want to go back home. I want to go back home where it's nice and toasty warm. You're more than welcome. Where's my #1 tourist attraction? Probably Brooklyn Bridge or Central Park. Sorry on Barbara Streisand's Twitter. Yeah, it was a sad day. Stephen Sondheim wrote some fantastic plays. I do need a draft of IPA after this, absolutely. What about the autoflowers? I don't know what you're referring to. I always get my vitamin D when I'm working. Where do I live? I live in Brooklyn. Barbnito Trotta. Buongiorno Italy. Tanti saluti. Yeah, Stephen Sondheim, 91 years old, and creator of lots of fantastic music. Where's the FDR? Jordan Savage. I just walked over the FDR. It runs along the East River on the east side of Manhattan Island. So I just walked over it just now, coming off the off-ramp to the Brooklyn Bridge. But there are some off-ramps and on-ramps on either side here to take you down to the FDR. Oh yeah, Rick Wolf, he had a pretty amazing career. Murray Perham High School, yes. Right over here. There's a high school right next to One Police Plaza. Right behind it. Good to see you there, Sarah. Without an H. What's my favorite movie of all time about New York? Oh man. That's a tough question. Because I like all New York movies, but oh man, probably Die Hard with a Vengeance. Dutchie was Russ wondering Is it true that a rooster technically... Yes, merci, yes. So when Emily Warren Roebling was the first person to cross over the Brooklyn Bridge, and she rode over the bridge on May 24th, 1883, on opening day, in an open silver and white carriage, and she was cradling a rooster. The rooster is a symbol of victory. Lawns are auto... Oh, okay. Okay. But yes, Die Hard with a Vengeance is my favorite movie. I make my wife watch it all the time. Sophia Farah with a $5 super chat. Sophia Farah, I will get a peppermint mocha latte. Hello from the last stop on the G train. Sophia Farah, thank you for joining the $5 club. And thank you so much for buying me a mocha latte. A peppermint mocha latte. Now you're talking. Yeah, sometimes it's Tower Heist when I'm in Central Park there, Darren. If I'm in Central Park, my favorite movie is Tower Heist. Good to see you, Debbie, out there in London. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Debbie Atwell. Happy birthday to you, and many more. What film with Boy in Coney? There was a film called The Little Fugitive, filmed in Coney Island in the 1950s. It's a lovely, lovely film. Highly recommend it. But happy birthday, Debbie. I hope you're doing well. How many rooms and where? Got to be a little bit more specific about that. Super tall creaking is a new industrial. Yes, it is, Anthony. Yes, Die Hard with a Vengeance, no doubt. And then, you know, Tower Heist is a great movie. And Nestor Major with a $5 super chat. Nestor, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you for joining the $5 club. I'm glad you enjoy my humor. And Louise Poppy's in the house. Everyone follow Louise Poppy. She's a great live streamer in New Zealand. Kia ora, Louise. Hope you're doing well. And everyone give her a follow. We have 320 people in the room. Come on. Give Louise some subscriptions over here. The building on the right. So the building on the right, this is the city municipal building, and perched on top is a statue called Civic Fame. She is made of copper, clad in 24-karat gold leaf. And this building houses the offices of the not Transit Authority, the DOT, the Sanitation Department, and all the offices of the city council people, city council men and women. Ah, made you smile, awesome. And I do not know how many rooms are in that building, but that is an office building. Actually, all the buildings in this shot right here are office buildings, except for one that's a jail, and that short one, that's the Metropolitan Jail over there. So, got a little bit of everything. Wow, it's crowded over here. I'm not used to this. Let's get into this. Quack, quack. Wow, it's crazy over here. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. All right. Welcome to the International Selfie Zone, where all the selfie sticks are sold.
New York.
Oh wow, they got
in New York.
They got a toy there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, all the street vendors are all around. Excuse me, please. Dollar Water guy is there, but not my Dollar Water guy is there. I think my Dollar Water guy went to Pakistan or something like that. All right, we got to get off this bridge here. It's getting a little claustrophobic here. You want to just pick a side there? There you go. People just stand in front of me like a deer caught in headlights going, duh. I quack you up. That's good. Like the zigzag walking, good. What are they selling? They're selling keychains and toys and magnets and selfie sticks and all that good stuff, and Dollar Water. We're back on Center Street here And engine 6 here blocking the bike lane. Good to see you there, Kevin. Happy Thanksgiving. Fight back against Black Friday. Well, it's Saturday now, so we have moved on. Great to see you, Danette. All right. Wow, a lot of fire department here. Was there a fire over here? First time you ever got to see the parade in person. Awesome. Hope you enjoyed that Thanksgiving Day parade. As people run through a red light. And when you're crossing a street, you might want to get your face out of your phone there. So good to see you out there in Denver, Veda. Did I see the new Ghostbusters yet? No, Debbie, but I've heard good things about the new Ghostbusters film. It's a really good dive bar over here. Yes, there is. There are a couple of really good dive bars over here. Goodfellas is one of the best New York City movies. That's right. It's pretty out here, despite the crowds. What we'll do is we'll do a loop around. A lot of people out here, Luis. We'll first do a loop around the World Trade Center Memorial Plaza, and then we'll make our way into the Oculus. Hello from Slovakia. Good to see you there, Daniel. And good to see you, RJ, out there in the great state of Colorado. Welcome. Is the old COVID-19... What? Guess what? We're not out of a pandemic yet, guys. Good to see you, Brett Bryan. Hot chocolate. Oh, awesome. It's one on 5th Avenue. Nice. What's the news about the Omicron strain? It's supposedly not here yet, but I don't believe that. So, no doubt all the new strains are here. We got to have the cool new strains here in New York. Am I right? After all, there's so many people traveling around, flying in planes, people complaining about wearing masks and getting vaccinated. So. Okay, Anthony. Coming up on our left-hand side is the Potter Building. That red brick building is the Potter Building, one of the first buildings in the world to be fireproof. Built in 1882. Right there. I miss J&R Music too there, Extra Bulla. Good to see you. Yeah, the Potter Building. It was a fireproof building, so it still is a fireproof building. One of the first in the world to make that claim of being fireproof. New to the channel, thumbs up. Good to see you, JD. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Right, let's go through the park here. Go through City Hall Park here. Well, here we are, City Hall. New York City Hall, the oldest continuously operating city hall in the United States. The building was completed in 1811, opened up for business in 1812. The mayor still has his office in there. City Council still has their chambers in there. And our new mayor will be Mayor Eric Adams. That's Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams. So he's going to go from Brooklyn Borough President to the governor, to the mayor of New York City. Carl Jackson, yes, it is a beautiful city. It's New York, baby. It's New York. And out here, yeah, it's blocked because of security reasons there. It's been blocked since 9/11. So nothing new. But my favorite skyscraper of all skyscrapers, the Woolworth Building right here. The Woolworth Building, the tallest building in the world in 1913, and the only skyscraper in skyscraper history to be paid for its construction in cash, $14.5 million. The upper half of the building is becoming lovely apartments, and you can live inside the very top of the building in an apartment called The Pinnacle, which is selling for the bargain basement price of $121 million. It's nice and cool, Big Gizzy. It's nice and cool. It's cold out here. It's windy. Sadad, hello. Welcome. Let's make our way over to the World Trade Center. RJ, depends on what we do. That determines the cost of the tour. Per person cost could range anywhere from $25 to $35 a person, all the way up to $135. It all depends on what we do and how long it takes. You love Eric Adams. He's your boyfriend. Awesome, Barbara. Didn't you love that lamppost, Louise? Good to see you there, Angel. Let's not talk about the virus, Omicron. Let's not talk about the virus, please. There's enough news about it, so. Dutch, can I please do a stream riding a city bus? I have done the city bus in the past, but I'll do it again. Go to my Instagram, actually, and I did do a live stream from an express bus a couple of mornings ago. I was all alone on the express bus coming in from Brooklyn. So if you want to see a ride through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel into Manhattan, check out that live stream. That is over on my Instagram page, instagram.com/DutchMoz. You can find me at DutchMoz everywhere, on Instagram, on Twitter, and here on YouTube. Oh my God! It's they're dancing with the they're dancing with the they're dancing with the casket. You're from Crimea. I know where that is. Crimea is in the Eastern Bloc countries. Yeah, you know, inside the Woolworth building is absolutely gorgeous. You only open it up once a year. Good to see you, Sunshine NY. Welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. As we walk south along Broadway now, we're going to hang the right on Fulton Street, and then we're going to make our way to the World Trade Center. Oh, look at the sun going straight down Broadway right now. What you will not see me do is ride the double-decker tour buses. I highly encourage everyone to block the double-decker, to boycott the double-decker tour buses, because they fired all their tour guides during the pandemic and have yet to hire them back. They're offering now really inaccurate audio tours on the bus now. Good to see you, Darren, out there in Sydney, Australia. The signal keeps dropping out. It might drop out from time to time, so please be patient. And show you buildings. I don't know what these things are in front of me. I have no idea what these things are in front of me. I don't know what you call them. There are these brick and mortar structures that I forgot the names of. Ooh, that's a beautiful shot of One World. Let's look at One World Trade Center right here, next to St. Paul's Chapel, one of the oldest buildings in New York City. Look at One World Trade Center. Doesn't that look cool? You good on your end? Good. So yes, I highly encourage everyone not to ride the double-decker tour buses. They fired all their tour guides during the pandemic, have not hired them back. And I'm boycotting them, and I'm encouraging all my guests that are coming here to New York to not ride the big bus or the gray line or everything else, because there's no tour guide on there. And actually, without a tour guide on the bus, that does create a bit of a safety issue. So I don't recommend it. But yeah, isn't that a beautiful shot there? One World Trade Center with St. Paul's Chapel. Yeah, no more big bus, no. Look at that beautiful reflection, though. It almost looks like One World Trade Center is blending in with the sky. Yeah, it's almost invisible. Yeah, Diana Lee, don't get me started about, the firing of the guides. But, to be on a bus with 200 people and there's nobody else other than the driver on the bus, it does create a bit of a safety issue. Well, you don't have to walk, you can take the subway. Good to see you, Sally. Welcome. So now we're going to make our way down to Fulton Street here. And then we're going to turn and look at One World Trade Center again. Yeah, British Grey is pretty messed up, man. That's why I am boycotting all the double-decker tour buses. Make a banana split there. Enjoy the banana split. Would I ever do a voiceover on the bus? I have done it in the past, Miss Viking. Good to see you, Pittsburgh Living. Welcome. All right, now it's time for some more money shots. So One World Trade Center does not have a police station. Number 7 World Trade Center used to have the Office of Emergency Management, but that was destroyed on September 11, 2001. There is a sub-police station in the basement of the World Trade Center, though. Yeah, don't ride the tour buses. I don't recommend them. Am I nearby Wall Street? Yes, I am, but we're not going to go to Wall Street today. No doubt later on this week we probably will, though. I'm working downtown a lot this week, so. But let's go into Memorial Plaza because it looks like this really nice light inside of Memorial Plaza. I used to work inside the Winter Garden. Nice. And Pittsburgh Living with a $20 super chat. Pittsburgh Living! Thank you so much for the $20. Very generous of you, sir. Thanks for sponsoring the video. And thanks for joining the $5 club 4 times. Much appreciated. How far is Wall Street? About a quarter of a mile from here. Happy Thanksgiving. About a 10-minute walk from here. Do I do night lives with the lights? Tracy Lynn, I do. We are going to tour the holiday homes of southern Brooklyn in a car that will be adorned in over 3,000 LED lights. So I do many live streams at nights. I do many a live stream at night. Check out my replays. I've been doing this for 6 years. So if this live stream seems a little bit different than all the other live streams you've seen, it's because I've been doing it for a while. But Pittsburgh Living, thank you so much for the $20. Bought me a 6-pack of beer. I have a funny singing voice. Yes, that's my job. I will stay in the sunlight, Danily. I gotta stay warm. But here is the Oculus, designed by Santiago Calatrava. It's meant to reference the spreading wings of a dove. And then number 1 World Trade Center, number 7 World Trade Center, with all the street art here at the bottom. That is the base of number 2 World Trade Center. Soon to be built, don't know when though. And then behind that, under construction, is technically number 6 World Trade Center. That is the Performing Arts Center here at the World Trade Center. But now we're going to walk down Fulton Street here. Cheers, I will enjoy. Bloody hell, it's cold out here. Wow, the facade of the Performing Arts Center is almost complete. The Performing Arts Center is meant to look like a kind of like a floating cube that you could walk underneath, and it's going to have grand stairways underneath it. So places for people to have lunch and whatnot. The World Trade Center Performing Arts Center is a versatile art center. Yes, the wind is a killer. The new World Trade Center Performing Arts Center will have movable acoustic walls. So it could be multiple movie theaters, it could be a single movie theater, it could be a large theater in the round, it could be a theater with an orchestra, it could be a theater without an orchestra, it could be 2 separate theaters or 4 separate theaters. It's all up to your own imagination, and I cannot wait for this structure to be complete. But it's very futuristic down here, Louise. I like to liken the new World Trade Center as a city of the future. So, you know, always looking forward to tomorrow. But now let's say some prayers. We're going to enter Memorial Plaza here and do a loop around Memorial Plaza. As you see, all the leaves of all those 274 white swamp oak trees are all brown now. But let's see how our survivor tree looks. The survivor tree is usually the last tree to lose its leaves in the autumn. So it no doubt looks really cool. But we will say a prayer near the North Tower, and then we'll say a prayer near the South Tower. Now the swamp oak trees here are in a configuration so that the last ring of trees before you touch the names it's where the wall would have been for the Twin Towers. So when you're touching the names here at Memorial Plaza, you are within the footprints of the Twin Towers. Yes, Memorial Plaza is always sad. You know, while I love the new World Trade Center, I'll take the old Twin Towers back any day. But a couple of things here when you are here at Memorial Plaza. One, do not sit or lean on the names. And two, try not to pose in front of the memorial voids, because many people have never even gotten a body part back. So this is very much a cemetery. Oh, absolutely, yes. This is not, what you're seeing here is not your everyday glass. This is like automotive glass. It's triple pane explosion-proof glass within a plastic membrane. So if the glass were to shatter, the pieces of glass will break up to such small pieces that it will not cut you. So the core of all the buildings is 3.5 foot thick reinforced concrete. And also the core of the buildings are pressurized. So in case of evacuations, no smoke will be in the elevator shafts or stairways. There's also 3 separate systems for water, power, and communications to facilitate a safe evacuation. But let's say a quick prayer here at the North Tower of the World Trade Center. One World Trade Center is 104 stories tall, but it is still the same height as the original Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. Yet no water is running today because of the wind. So when on windy days like today, they turn off the fountains. But here we are at the infinity point. As you see from here, it looks like the tower is just going on and up forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. There's a little photographic trick for One World Trade Center. Well, Josh, we did see the glass break here at One World Trade Center. The building was about 2 months old when a couple of window washers got stuck halfway up the building. And the fire department thought that they could just use an axe and open up the windows. But they spent about 90 minutes hacking away at the window, and all they did was crack the window slightly. So they had to get a diamond-tipped rotary saw to open up the window and allow for those window washers to come back in. And they were safe, but they went back to work 2 weeks later. And yeah. The glass is very, very strong. It's automotive glass, practically. Oh, it's awful, Tim. It's awful. Yeah, it's never fun coming down here, Always remember. But sometimes the way people behave down here hurts even more. As a native New Yorker who watched the Twin Towers collapse from my rooftop in Brooklyn, it always pains me to see people kind of joking around here or, sitting on the names. I will go up to you and tell you to get off the names. Because I've seen people do that and just it infuriates me. You need that job, awesome. Stefan, window washing job is very lucrative. Yeah, that's a window washer story, right, Luis? Yes. Yes, the memorial around the firehouse is quite beautiful. So these anonymous looking buildings here, these are the pump houses for each memorial void. But all the leaves coming off the trees. And I think, oh yeah, Survivor Tree still has plenty of leaves on it. So let's say hello to Survivor Tree here. And then we'll say a quick prayer by the South Tower of the World Trade Center. And then we'll make our way into the Oculus. Sounds like the South Tower void is still turned on. So, yeah, don't buy the book there, Josh. There are people who sell picture books of the World Trade Center and of September 11th, and those books are basically full of stolen photos. And there's 40 plus ongoing lawsuits about those booksellers. So, if you got to buy a book, a picture book about 9/11. Go to the World Trade Center Tribute Center. But here we are. Here is my favorite tree in all of New York City. And she is changing colors. Here's our pear tree, the Survivor Tree. The Survivor Tree survived both collapses of the Twin Towers. And it's roughly where number 3 World Trade Center stands today. And the recovery workers noticed that the tree was still alive some 3 weeks after September 11, 2001. But look at the colors on it, guys. It looks beautiful. Wow. Now, if there's anything you want to pose and smile in front of, do me a favor. Pose and smile in front of Survivor Tree. It's truly a living monument to everyone we lost here 20 years ago. This tree was rescued from the debris, sent up to Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx, nursed back to health, and now it's been here for like almost 10 years now. Is that right? If that tree could talk, right? Let's say a quick prayer here by the South Tower of the World Trade Center. So the wind is lapping up the water here. So it's the main reason why they shut the fountains off sometimes, because of the wind. Very peaceful. And no, I'm not going to mail anyone any leaves, especially from Survivor Tree. You got to have to come here on your own and experience it for yourself. You did the 9/11 run in April in Pittsburgh this year. It was humbling, absolutely Pittsburgh living. Thank you so much for taking part in that event. This is the entrance to the museum right over here. The museum is nearly impossible to live stream from because it's underground.
Hello.
And hello. And yeah. I tried to get on the worker Wi-Fi down there and it didn't work. But let's make our way. Our final act of the show here is going to be this guy right here, the Oculus. While we always remember, we never forget. And while never forgetting, we always do move on and live our lives. So now we're going to go into the Oculus. And we're going to see there's a little winter village in there. And also, there is we'll check out the photographic sweet spots of the Oculus. And if it's open, we'll walk through the last remaining little bit of the original subway station of the World Trade Center. Yeah, I love the Oculus too. It's pretty cool. But they're always weird about me live streaming in there. So I can only use one side of it. I normally would walk across it, but they don't like it when I walk across. So we'll just go in. And there's heat in there, yes. There's snow in Coventry, awesome. Look at that big old Christmas tree here in number 3 World Trade Center. That is a big old Christmas tree here. Let's check this out. This is number 3 World Trade Center. Number 4 World Trade Center is right down the block. Wow, that's a cool looking tree. Wow. That's neat. Pretty stylish. All right. Let me get my mask ready because we're going to enter the Oculus now. And yeah, let's walk around the Oculus for a little bit and then hop on my train and go home. Picked up a pound of pink kush. Nice, Chiladian. Enjoy the pink kush. That beautiful Christmas tree, right? All right. Let me get my my mask ready here. And don't bugger out the pink kush, please. The old Century 21. Will they come back? They supposedly are. But will Century come back in its old state? I hope it does. I'm really hoping that Sims comes back. I really want Sims to come back. All right. My mask is on. Absolutely, Darren. Easier said than done, Darren. Shining in the sunshine. Stefan, of course, super clean streets. It's New York, baby. Look at this. The Jenga building certainly looking great right now. Check out the Jenga building. Yes, I am going to go in right now. Well, there is the Jenga building. And then way uptown, we can see one Vanderbilt. There's one Vanderbilt right there. But right now we're going to go inside, so there'll be no wind. And it'll be nice and warm. Let's go into the Oculus. The FOR the Oculus. So as you see, they have green arrows here. The green arrows mean this is an entryway. And of course, nobody uses it. I'm going to be the 60% of people who actually use this as a train station. So as you see, everybody likes to stop right here at the steps to take pictures. I remember being here back in 2001. Nice. Paco de Capo. This is good. I'm glad you're enjoying. Let's go down to the photographic sweet spot. So we're going to end our live stream just in there, where I'm going to pick up the R train. I want to go inside one Vanderbilt there, Josh. I'm waiting to get my tickets to go up to the summit. I love the garland. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at all of the decorations here. A little bit of a winter village down there. It is fascinating. And the engineering here is quite special. We're gonna go down one more level here. So sunshine after the rain. There is going to be an observation deck opening up at the Chrysler building soon. So I'll definitely going to go and check that out. I'll see you later there, Jim. Have a great weekend. Good to see you, Rees Bees. Welcome, welcome. Making our way down to the bottom level here of the Oculus right now. Now let's check out this winter garden here. This winter market. Want to welcome Edward. See you later. Well, you've never been to the top of the Empire State Building? It's fun. All right. Let's check this out. This looks really cool. Ooh, Kashima. The people who put on the Love Show. So I always show the decorations for Christmas. Phyllis, I'm glad you're enjoying. Wow. Oh, they brought back the little snowman family. Oh, this is neat. A little bit different than years past. Wow, are people really like waiting in line to take a picture? Wow. Everyone wants a picture with this guy. I'm Coney bound, Jeremiah. Yes, I am. Yeah. I'll stand here in the middle. Good to see you, Mike. Welcome. We still have this interesting art piece here. Oh my God, you're gonna be in town to 26. Awesome Pittsburgh living. These kids here are still playing jacks. And Gail Cohen Frank with a $5 super chat. Gail out there in Tucson, Arizona. I hope you're doing well. Happy holidays. And thank you so much for joining the $5 club. Brother, why am I not taking pictures here? Because I have taken many pictures here. Check out my Instagram. Yeah, I used to just spin the jacks, me too. All right. So I'm happy to see the big old aluminum snowman back. And the snowman family is back. Nice to see that all back. Thank you so much, Gail. Everyone's like picking an arch and taking pictures in the arch. I don't know, Mark. I don't know where that's happening. All right. Let's go to one more spot here. And we're going to hop on the train. Let me take you to the old World Trade Center. That's right, Josh. Let's go and let me show you the old World Trade Center, because it lives here inside of the Oculus. It is pretty. Gonna have to come here late at night. Yep, it's right by the E train, Jonathan. Yes, it is. That's where we're gonna go right now. Let's go up one more level here. And we're going to go through the old E-train entrance. Yes, we're going to see the famous door, Josh. Yes, indeed. I love this curved walkway here because it kind of floats between all the levels here. All right, our final little bit here. This is something that you should never overlook if you're coming here to the Oculus. We're gonna walk up these stairs right here. You're more than welcome, Michael Johnson. I'm glad you enjoyed the tour. You and your wife enjoyed the tour. Yeah, Louis, you can fall over. But here it is. Here is the old E-train entrance. The last little bit of the original World Trade Center. And there's literally nobody here. Here is the old with the new. All the old signage is still here. And then we have the famous doors here. So this door here is very special right here, because this shows that they checked this area. It's very sacred Pittsburgh living. Pretty amazing, huh? All right here, amongst the new, the old with the new. Me too. I'm always amazed by this, John. I'm always amazed by this. But you can really feel the old World Trade Center, because this is how the feel of it was like, kind of like, it was just like this. But now it is time for me to hop on my train. So let's get my Metro card ready here. And we're going to make the connection that used to never exist between the E and the R trains. There's one good thing about September 11th. It organized all of our lower Manhattan train lines. You're more than welcome, guys. But it really is amazing that we kept that alive. Yes, it is. Yes, it is there, Lewis. All right. Hey, first time. This before September 11th. Wasn't that amazing, Ramona? You got 4 minutes to ask me questions. If you have any questions for our New York City tour guide, let me know now. Welcome, Danley. More than welcome, Steve. Warriors. Gotta go back to Coney to say that. More than welcome, John. If it rains tomorrow, we'll probably play some video games. I don't know. More than welcome, Miss Cecilia. More than welcome, Colleen. Where did the Ghostbusters live? That's up on Varick Street. And I believe North Moore. We were there the other day, Canister. We were there the other day. I live streamed from the Ghostbusters firehouse just a couple weeks ago, a couple days ago. You're more than welcome, dear British Gray. Have a great night, Lucy. Maria Wood, have a great night. 3 minutes until my train. 3 minutes until my train. As I impatiently wait for my train, I'm ready to sit down. Last night's, RoboJax. Last night's sunset was beautiful. I'm really happy we caught that, RoboJax. I'm really happy we caught that. You're more than welcome, Sunshine After the Rain. This was a lot of fun. Doing the usual walk we do around downtown. It's always fun doing these walks around town. Love and positivity indeed. Much love to all you beautiful people. Thank you so much for the thumbs ups. Thank you so much for the super chats. What a great way to end the tour. You're more than welcome, Sarah, without an H. Till next time, Pittsburgh Living. I try to be on every day now, so make sure you have those notification bells turned on. If your notifications are not working, I know this sounds a little crazy, but unsubscribe, resubscribe, and hit that notification bell. I was on Little Island last week, Lewis, but we'll do Little Island again. Last time I did the Highland Park, we did Little Island. So, yeah, check out last night's sunset in Coney. Certainly, good to see you there. Thank you so much for tuning on in. That's a cute picture of a cat. I love that picture of the cat. Debbie Burnfield, you're more than welcome. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon, Miss Viking. I will stay safe. See you next time there, Rees Bees. Waiting for my train. I'm waiting for my train. Looks like they're doing some construction across the way there, so I guess no uptown R trains. But good thing I'm going downtown. And Columbus Circle, I was there yesterday, right? Was I there yesterday or the day before yesterday? Yes, did it all indeed. My way. The trains are always on time here, Lewis. So much fun indeed, girl in the curl. I hear a train a-rolling. It's coming around the bend. Here comes my train. All right, you hear it? New subscriber, Lisa. Lisa, thank you so much for subscribing. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for hanging on out with me. More exciting adventures to come. We're going to have some fun next week, or this week coming up. So stay tuned for more adventures here in New York City. But from Cortlandt Street, here in Lower Manhattan, this is Dutch Boss signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish the moments, and good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are, I'll see you guys mañana. Stay warm, kids. Do me a favor, stay warm. I'll see you guys later, folks. Nighty night.
This is a Brooklyn bound R local train. The next stop is Rector Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors.